I'm Melvin Medeiros. I am a Central California dairyman, and one of the biggest issues we face out here in California is our water, availability of water. Our water is becoming less availability to dairy producers like myself, and it's become a major concern of ours, where we can be able to have some forages for our cows and be cost effective in producing. And along with the lack of water that we have here in California, we now face all these new water regulations that we're not accustomed to. And when you start weighing in water quality issues, lack of water, it's becoming a much more difficult job to dairy in California, and it's become one of the biggest concerns for California producers. We need a more ample supply of water out here in California, and we need to take a handle of water regulations, because we don't know in 2012 where we're going to end up with water regulations, if our regulations are going to be more stringent. And these are all issues we're having to face on a daily basis, and when you encompass the lack of water and we're not getting a fair price for our milk, California industry seems to be diminishing day by day. And those are some huge concerns. And if we don't have water, we can't grow anything. Well, you know, the future in this business, as far as California goes, we're probably going to see a steadily decline in production out here due to those factors of regulations and lack of water. We're noticing that we're having to import more and more feeds. As myself, you know, I've been importing alfalfa hay from Utah and Oregon to have enough ample feed supply for my cows. And a lot of this is due to lack of water. Farmers can't grow it out here because they have no water. We're watching our west side drying up day by day. And then you start compounding that issue with water regulations that this dairy industry is facing. It's just making it much more difficult. And your young dairy farmer who wants to take on these challenges in a state that is not ag friendly at this time, and having to deal with these regulations and becoming more and more stringent. So the industry in itself seems to be shrinking. It's going to continue to shrink unless these issues are addressed, and it's hurting our economy. You're looking at probably, we've lost in the last 2 years $2 billion worth of economic activity due to decrease in milk production in California. Wow. And it's only going to get bigger. So unless this water issue is handled and our regulations are taking control of somehow, we're going to see these numbers continue to drop, and revenue for California is going to diminish.